Hello, hello, all you wonderful people of the internet. We're doing another lore stream today, which I'm kind of excited about because we actually have a decent amount of people. Well, kind of decent. I mean, it was last minute, but it works. It works. It works. Anyway, so I'm gonna switch over to Minecraft now. Make sure you guys can actually see it because I was having issues with this program last time. Last time I was having issues, but now I'm not. Now I'm not. Okay. Open Minecraft. Hello. Oh, it is so nice to have Optifine again. It is so nice. I can just zoom in on my face. Yeah, last time I was playing on Moonworth, which is a 1.17 server, but I don't have Optifine for 1.17, so that's the whole thing. Anyways. Lore time. Lore time. Alright. Okay, so I have all this evidence for Unidude's case. We just need to find him. We also need to fortify the castle a bit more, because right now anyone can walk in and anyone could just do whatever they want. So kind of need to somehow beef up security, and yeah, like this treasury. We need to add like a key system, or I don't know. I don't know how to do any of the key stuff. I'm not that good with mechanical stuff. I mean, one thing I might be able to figure out is I might be able to, like, at the front gate, I was thinking, like, we could make it close somehow, and then we could put a hole in the roof and pour down lava on top of here, so we can, if someone's trying to enter, we let them in the first door, get them trapped in here, and pour down lava on them. That's one way to stop people. We could also have, I don't know, is it possible to have automatically firing arrows? I hope so, because I don't know, I'm not good with all the mechanical stuff. Yeah. Oh, it's Annie's home. I don't know, this is gonna work. Hello. I'm just gonna leave her be. How about, I kinda want to take a break from the castle, so I'm going to grab some of my materials up here and see if there's any more houses I can fix up. Yeah, just grab some of this stuff and we'll go and see if there's any more houses to fix up. I actually haven't explored through this gate right here. Actually, this whole area needs to be fixed up a bit, because it's oh, we could fit a really nice garden right here. That'd be nice. Oh, there's a house right here. Okay. A lot of leaves. This is way overgrown. Oh, there's people. Hello.
Hi. How are you?
Hi. Oh, hi, yeah, you're not really around that much. Hi, what's...
Hi.
How you doing today? Like...
Who's Af?
Af?
What?
Carp,
Wait,
can you explain this?
Wait, you know
person?
Af? Wait, hold up. Do you know Af? Oh.
Who?
That's what you said, right? Af?
Who's Af?
I don't know, I've never met him.
No, okay, fair enough.
He just told me about it.
So, Carp, do you want to introduce me? Or
Okay.
can you introduce yourself?
Long story short, I got lost. Stuff fell into the river. Couldn't get it back. Met this dude. Asked him if he could help me get back. And now I'm here.
Okay,
He seems to be quite
I'm clumsy.
yeah, that's the right word. Quite clumsy. Anyway,
fair enough.
I'm S dude. I was just walking around and I saw that beacon there, and I wanted to check it out, and I ran into
Yeah,
this fishy guy here.
the fishy guy. All right, that's fair enough. Well, yeah. So this place it's called Raven Rock. I guess I'm sort of the pseudo leader right now. I guess I'm the one that's trying to fix up the place. So it's been abandoned for a couple hundred years apparently. Do you want a tour?
And I'm trying to research it.
Oh yeah. Carp here, he showed up here not too long ago, or how long was it ago? I can't remember.
I have no idea. Not only do I get lost easy and clumsy, I have almost no sense of time.
Fair enough. Yeah, Carp is a history student. He came here looking for Raven Rock specifically because it's a pretty old place.
Rock and the surrounding settlements.
Yeah.
I think I've heard of it. Wasn't there like a plague or something here? I don't remember. I didn't really study history that well. I didn't really pay attention. The professors were boring and they had weird facial hair. Who could pay attention when there's weird facial hair?
Yeah, well, yeah, there was
facial hair.
facial
Like hair on the face.
I know, but
like a beard.
Like beards, mustaches,
I just realized
eyebrows.
that my skin looks like I have a really long white beard.
Your skin is too pale. So yeah, yes, a plague did go through here,
I
and
have very pale skin. Okay.
I do too. Don't worry. Yeah. So,
Are you at war right now? Is that why you're fully geared up?
Oh, kinda. There's a dangerous guy that's it is a guy that blew up a house, and so I want
Blow
to.
a house up?
Yeah.
Wait, was he wearing pajamas?
Why do you ask that?
Because I just saw somebody running off that way wearing pajamas.
Wait, you did?
Yeah.
Oh boy.
He
Was it
seems like the sort that
Did the nut
can't be trusted.
was it like was it like an old guy in purple pajamas?
Yeah, purple pajamas, and they were open, and I hate to say it, but you could see his underwear. Kind of gross.
I want to make a nutcracker joke, but I don't know how to do that.
Okay, no.
Crazy. Nuts. Crack.
Okay, whatever. So, how long ago did you see him?
Let's see here. About 2 days ago, give or take.
Oh, okay. So that's probably long. He's probably long gone now. So yeah, that's the dude I'm looking for. His name is Yuda Dude. He blew up my cat's house. Blew up like half of my house. Nearly killed me and my friend. Yeah. Death is okay. Yeah.
That's kind of ironic.
He blew it up. What
Yeah.
he used?
I don't
I'm no
know.
expert, but
I mean,
there are a lot of things you could use.
I mean, it's just I assumed he just used explosives. I mean, I don't know where you're going at. Anyways, do you want a tour?
Yes, please.
All right. So this part of town I haven't worked on yet, but it's a bit overgrown at the moment. Yeah, so there's a big old castle where the beacon is housed, and there's a town surrounding it. There's a couple people in town, like this house. Yeah, this is where the house was blown up.
There was a house here. Wow.
Yeah.
How much damage did it do to the outside areas? I can see that house had damage.
Yeah, that house was damaged. Yeah, this is my house here. It was also pretty damaged. Like there was a bunch of holes in it. I fixed it up because I live in there and whatnot.
Right.
Yeah. So.
Huh.
Yeah. So this
guy looks like he knows what he's doing with this.
It's kind of scary that you said that.
Well, I've had to deal with these red wires before, and they're scary.
I mean,
I lost a friend that way.
Like, like, do you know much about it? Because I know nothing when it comes to this red stuff. Like,
Well, it looks like it comes from down here.
yeah, there's this led to one of this is Unidude's basement.
I'm not going in there. I'm not going in there. No, I'm not going in there.
Fair enough. All right. See, so yeah, there's also in my house. There's also Annie and Bread. They're couch surfing with me right now. We also have Goblin Cart. This is her house. Yeah, we also have a currency called stick bucks. I mean, right now there's two shops. I mean, I'm trying to what thing. I'm trying to boost an economy here and whatnot. And if
how do you earn stick bucks?
Well, yeah, there's a job board over here.
Oh, okay. Makes sense.
What's over here? I didn't.
Yeah, there's a job board where people can put up jobs. Oh, Annie's here. Just putting up a job right now. Oh, hey, don't do that.
Are you always this violent, Fishy?
Yeah, hi Annie. This is S Dude. He helped Carp when he lost all his stuff in a river apparently.
Hello.
I am very clumsy.
Yeah, so this is how you get stick bucks, and
this is huge. Sorry,
yeah.
I'm getting distracted.
Yeah.
I hope you don't mind if I put your name there.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Oh, by the way, Annie, S Dude here, he saw Unitude run in like that direction about 2 days ago. Yeah, so we can hunt over there.
He looks crazy. He doesn't seem like the sort you can trust. I mean,
yeah, no kidding. You blew up a house.
Who wears that color of robe out in public? Like, ew.
Yeah, I don't know why we even let him stay here. So if you're S Dude, if you're willing to stay, or if you want to like help out around here, I can give you 5 stick bucks to help you get started with the currency.
Ooh, sweet.
Yeah,
I always need free money.
Yeah. Yeah. Do you want to see inside the castle?
Sure.
Right, let's go.
Yeah, this place is wow.
We lost Carp.
Oh. Oh no, he's right over there. So yeah, so this is the inside of the wall. There's a very decorated church right here. It's very fancy.
I'm not the religious sort.
Yeah, I haven't figured out a use for that yet.
Hey.
Pretty sure you punched me.
Yep.
It's revenge.
Anyways, this is the main entrance to the actual castle portion of it. The first room we have is the courtroom. We're currently preparing it for when we actually find Unidude and we can put him on trial.
He deserves it. Ooh.
I agree. I mean, he nearly killed my pet. He nearly killed me and Green.
I mean, look at the size of that hole that he left there. That's...
Yeah.
Can I take some of the stuff out of this chest, one of these chests?
Yeah, go ahead. So this is the barracks. It might be changed later to an armory. Yeah, and right over here is the entrance to the dungeon or the jail. When we find, like, we had Unidude down there, but he escaped, so we're trying to find him again.
Escape?
Yeah, like.
How do you escape? Oh, I see.
I'm not sure. I mean, the door is gone. I mean, we made sure he had no tools on him, so we're not sure how he got out.
Did you take away the red stuff from him?
Well, I wasn't there when we captured him, so we'll really have to ask Annie or Theo.
Because that's almost certainly how he got out, was the red stuff.
Red stuff.
Red. Oh, of course.
Yeah, like, The stuff around the hole where the crater was.
You mean this red stuff can is like a lock picking mechanism, or what do you mean?
Kind of. It's almost like a magical property. It's weird. Nobody understands how it fully works, I don't think.
I mean, considering I know nothing about it, I'll have to trust you on that. Yeah, so we're trying to investigate if anyone helped him get out, because I don't know if we had any of the red stuff on there, but someone definitely helped him. Anyways, so through the barracks there is the treasury. It's the treasury. It's got stuff in it.
Here at all?
Yeah, it doesn't.
When a fish is here and hit a button and open it, there's something wrong.
Yeah, I mean, I've been trying to find somebody that knows how to make proper locks, because this is not very secure at all.
Uh-huh.
Oh.
Yeah, well, through here is where the beacon is housed. It's in this tower here. Yep, there's an off switch down here.
If I remember how to use the ladder, I can follow you. I wonder if we were to dig right here. I knew it.
Oh?
There's some of that red stuff.
Wait,
I'm not going down. I'm not going down there, but
is that what?
That must be how the on-off switch works, is through the red stuff.
So is this red stuff like powering the beacon? Like,
I don't know. I don't know anything about beacons, but I had to work a little bit with the red stuff after you.
Okay. There's nothing really else in the tower, but where'd Carp go?
It's Carp again.
Carp is just up there.
Don't fall.
You missed.
I know.
Is this why I had to get you out of the water last time, because you were jumping?
Okay, sometimes it's on purpose, sometimes it's on accident.
Oh my goodness. You're unbelievable.
He had one arrow.
Oh. Alright, well, what other places are there in the castle? Oh, there's the interrogation room / investigated room.
I assume that's mostly for the, what would you call them? Uni dude?
Yeah, United. So
I think it is a good thing if you are with us. What's this new?
yeah, so this is the interrogation room.
You
What?
Cap.
Oh,
You guys okay down there?
Yeah.
I get lost easy.
Okay.
Especially in this freaking maze.
Yeah, so
This is pretty confusing. So the first one was the barracks, and then we went to the dungeon, and then the courthouse.
it's you'll get it at some point. You'll get it at some point.
Okay.
I've spent enough time in here that I know my way around pretty well. So yeah, that's.
Where'd you two go?
Oh, behind you.
Oh,
Here, do you see me? Right here, right
Okay.
here. Yeah, I'm gonna show you how to get to the entrance again. Yeah, so it was the trial room or the courtroom that we saw first.
The courtroom first. Okay.
Yeah.
I get confused easily. This is a maze, so that doesn't help me either.
Yeah, if you ever get lost or you can't find a place, ask me, because I know my way around pretty well.
Okay.
So that's most of the important areas of the castle. There's a few more, like there's a king's room, there's a dining room, there's a kitchen, a wine basement. Yeah.
Oh.
Carp, where are you?
What's
Oh.
up?
Hello.
Hi.
Don't jump. I don't need you breaking your legs after I have to pull you out of the water.
Alright, well, there's a few more places in town if you want to continue looking around there. Yeah, so over here, this is like the port area. I mean, most of these buildings are uninhabited right now. Yeah, most of them have nothing in them. This ship belongs to a man called Townskeeper. I haven't seen him around in forever, so I don't know what he's still doing here.
That looks like
I
a
have no
warship.
clue how I got up here.
Yeah, not kidding. Where are you? Anyways, this big building here, this is going to be the Raven Rock Museum. It's me and Carp are working on it because, you know, Carp wants to be a history student. I thought, why not make a museum for it? And yeah,
Pretty impressive building.
yeah. I think it was originally supposed to be a customs house.
That makes sense.
Though since we currently don't have any imports or exports, it doesn't really make sense to have a customs house.
I'm on the museum roof.
Did you get up? Yeah.
How did you get up there?
Question.
It's an impressive design.
I'll let you
Yeah.
know when I... Hi.
Hi. I know how you got up there.
I'll let you know when I figure out how I got up here.
I know how you got up there.
This room stinks.
Oh yeah, that's
There's something
the...
dead in there.
Yeah, that was a butcher place. There was like a full dead cow in there. We got rid of it though.
Ew. That's gross.
Yeah,
That's
it was disgusting.
If
Well,
I fall, I'm dead.
don't fall
fall.
then. Don't fall.
I haven't heard of anybody who can perform like a resurrection ritual or something. And I'm not giving you mouth-to-mouth resuscitation either.
I mean, is there such thing as a resurrection ceremony thing?
No, your guess is as good as mine. But that crazy wizard would probably know something about something like that.
Wait,
I don't like the look of him. He looked evil.
wait. How did you know he was a wizard? I never mentioned that.
Well, you just take
The
a look at
giant
his...
hat is pretty indicative.
Yeah, like the terrible hat, the robes, they kind of scream I'm magical. So I'm just assuming he's a wizard, but
I mean,
I'm
yeah,
looking at some of these cows, they are very loud.
those are Annie's cows.
Dare you to touch them.
hello, Putty. How are you? Good, Putty.
Yeah, I haven't met many wizards, so I guess so. I mean,
You can't hit me without hitting one of your cows.
so yeah, this is
I'm out of here. I'm leaving.
all right. You two done messing around.
Never.
All right, this is Carp's house right here. Yeah, I mean,
Don't get stuck in there, Carp.
stuck in his own
There's no way
house.
for me to get stuck. However, there's a way for me to fall.
Yeah, don't fall. We really need to fix up your house a bit more. I can help you with that. Like, make a proper fence.
So how do the houses work? Do you just claim a house, or are they gifted?
Yeah, yeah. You just sort of claim a house as long as no one else has claimed it. I mean, I can show you houses that haven't been claimed. Like, this one hasn't been claimed. This one hasn't. I mean, most of these houses haven't been claimed yet. Most of them, at least.
Actually, I think I know how I can fix this up.
This is a rather nice view here. Nice
I
wood
guess.
garden. Can I claim this house?
Yeah. Yeah, you can claim it.
Okay, cool.
Ooh.
Congratulations, you're now a citizen of Raven Rock.
Woohoo! Woohoo! Most other places make you take an exam first, like math questions.
Oh my goodness, we're a really small place at the moment.
What?
That's really loud. Stealing the bell. Okay, so this dude and Carp, you might want to listen to this too. If Carp, stop messing around with the bell for a moment. I need to talk to both you and this dude. So there's, I'm wondering if you two want to help hunt down Unidude, or at least find him so we can put him on trial. Because like me,
Well,
Annie.
He did that kind of damage. I'm down. I don't need any more backstory than that. He's made that whole. That requires.
All right, I'll put you on the list then.
Evil knowledge, and yeah, he needs to go to jail.
All right, I'm glad you agree. Carp, did you like? I mean, right now we have black, me, green, goblin, Theo, and now S dude. We all agree that we need to hunt down Unidude and put him on trial. Did you want to join Carp?
He did destroy history here.
Yes, but also I don't want to try to fight him. Okay, like.
All right, well, I mean, you don't have to fight him.
Wait, I'm not that good in combat.
Yeah.
Look at the two ladies here. They're fully armored out. I'm sure they can handle themselves quite well against this Unidude person.
Yeah, I mean, you don't have to fight. You can help us. You can help us by like gathering resources, helping fix up the castle. Like, you don't have to fight him directly, just if you're willing to help us.
I mean, I do think this place does need a bit of restoration.
Okay, so should I write you down on the list then?
Yeah, go ahead. I'm gonna be working on places around here anyway.
Alright, I'll mark it down as doesn't want to fight. Doesn't want to fight, okay. Alright, cool. So, welcome to the, what did we call it? Sorcerer hunt? Wizard hunt? Sorcerer hunters, yeah.
Sorcerer hunt. I like it. I like it.
Nice. Alright.
I got a house, purpose.
Yeah. Ooh,
awesome.
Yeah, nice. I'm glad. Oh, I should get you those stick books, since you're now officially a resident here. Alright, I hope I have enough to give you. Ooh. Okay, so...
Nice, buddy.
So I only...
Where'd you go?
Yeah, I'm right here.
Oh, there you are.
I only have 4 stick bucks on me right now. I'll see if I can get you the last one. Actually, let me check my shop. No, I don't have any right now. But I will get you the last one. I mean...
Oh, okay, cool.
We probably need more currency in the system right now, so I'll have to make some more.
All right. Okay, this looks all good.
So S dude, like, I realize, like, we don't really know you that much. Like, where did you come from? Like, who are you exactly? Like,
I've traveled a lot, and I don't really like to talk much about it because I don't like talking about wars. But I was part of the engineer corps, so that's how I know about that red powder. I had to deal with it.
Does that mean you know how to use it? Like, how to... Yeah. Like...
I know a little bit about it. I wouldn't say I know a lot, but I know a little bit.
Okay, well... Do you think you know enough to, like, make traps, or... Like, I don't know, you saw how the Treasury wasn't very well defended. Do you know how to, like, beef up security traps?
It's possible, but the hardest part is it always needs space. So it depends on how much space there is available around.
Okay. Okay. Well.
But yeah, it'd be very easy to make a more secure system in there.
All right. Well, if I find you some of the red stuff, do you think you'd be willing to do that for me, or for the sorcerer hunt?
I think I could. Yeah. Put me down as a yes. Yes.
Okay. Write that down. I'll write it down as an engineer. Nice. Carp, what do you?
He's fixing his house.
Oh.
Are you building a shop, Fishy?
Just a patio.
Oh, a patio. That makes sense. Okay, cool. Well, dude, you said you had. Sorry, I'm probably being a little bit paranoid, but like you said you had professors in the past. Does that mean you've gone to school or like?
Yeah. In military school, you got to learn a few things, and frankly, those old farts were boring and had funny facial hair, and they carried all their medals on their chest. So they walked lopsided. You know, it's kind of a walk, walk,
Oh my goodness.
walk.
Well, I'm not sure that was entertaining to watch.
They never liked being called the oomph walkers, though.
Nice. I mean, I've never been to any sort of formal school. I mean, if anything, I'm homeschooled or self-taught. Because, well,
Nothing wrong with that.
yeah, I don't come from much, but yeah, well, I hope you enjoy it here, and well, I mean, if you need anything, don't be afraid to ask. I mean, there's plenty of resources lying around from when this place was, you know, actually a civilization.
Right. Okay. Well, let me go to the drawing board on that treasury room. Actually, why don't we go take a look at it so I can just see what kind of space I have to work with.
Sure.
I would go myself, but well, I get lost pretty easy, so.
Yeah. I mean, everyone gets lost in the castle at some point. I mean, yeah. So the treasure room, it's mostly easy to find. Like you just sort of follow the hallway to the barracks.
Hallway to the bar. No, that's not the barracks.
That's the crew.
That's the courthouse.
Basically, you take two lefts and then a right to the barracks.
Right, the doors. Go through the doors to get to the barracks.
Yep. And then the treasury is right through here.
Okay.
Yep, that's the treasury.
Interesting. Okay. How much do you care about the size of this room? If we make it smaller, is that okay, or are these all full?
Well, we can remove a lot of the chests. Most of them are empty. Like,
Okay.
we might be able to expand out this way. Like we can get rid of this small area.
All right.
It's very, very well decorated, but yeah, we can definitely expand it out this way if we need to. I know that the ceiling is, you can't change the ceiling and you can't change this wall.
Okay.
Oops. Okay. There's more red stuff here.
There is.
Huh.
I
mean,
seems to be leading out of this blue crystal.
Oh yeah, I forgot to mention that if this blue crystal is taken out of the barrel, then the beacon turns off.
Really cool. Huh.
Yeah, so maybe that's what the red stuff does.
Maybe it transfers power from this blue crystal.
Maybe. Yeah.
Okay, so there's a little bit of space to work with in here. Not a lot, but
yeah. I don't know about below. Oh, that there's more.
More of that red stuff.
More of the red stuff.
Yeah, I'll have to definitely be pretty careful going down.
Yeah, there's a little bit of space down here, but really not much. All right, let me climb out of there before I get stuck. Yeah.
Okay.
Carp, what are you doing?
I have no idea.
All right, cool. So this is definitely something you can do, right?
I think so. Give me a few days because I gotta plan it out. But I think if we move the door, we could make it a lot more secure.
All right. I mean, do whatever you gotta do. Yeah.
And if we block this off, that's cool too.
Yeah. Like, do you need this space?
I might.
Might. Okay. Yeah. There's.
I'm not sure yet. It's like it's always so hard to say how these things will turn out. You know, you plan on a 6x6 area, and then it winds up being a 14x18 area. You know how it goes, right?
I don't, but I'll take your word. I mean, he's an engineer, so I assume yes. Yeah, it was that no, that's
the right way.
No. It's through this way. Over here.
Okay, stay on the wood, and I'm okay. All right.
Yeah.
That's not wood. That's perfect.
Not that way.
And that ends up as not wood, so that's perfect. And that's not wood. And that's not wood. And just hop over this. And oh shoot! Okay, I can figure this one out. This one I can figure out.
Yeah. So there was
like the main hall.
Yeah, there was also another thing I was like, you might be able to do. So this gateway right here. I mean, there's right now anyone can walk through it. I'm wondering, is there a way to, like, I don't know, make it so you flip a lever and it closes, and maybe pour like hot lava on anyone who's in this middle section? Like,
yeah, the hot lava I can do. I'm not sure about these doors. Not a lot of space back here.
Yeah, they're pretty big. Carp, where are you now? You're gonna hurt yourself.
I wasn't even trying to get up here. I was trying to get over there.
And how did you get up there?
I have no idea. I thought I was taking the same path, but I wound up here.
I mean, it's fair enough. It's fair enough. This castle is very confusing. There's a lot of, like, hallways that go through all these walls, and yeah.
I found a cool hat.
Cool. You found a cool hat.
It suits you, fishy. It's kind of a fishy looking hat.
Yeah, it matches the shield too.
And his pants.
Nice, yeah.
Actually, matches all of his clothes. The brown and the blue.
It's a very nice outfit. Okay, I should probably mention that these shields, they have the Raven Rock flag.
Cool. Well, I don't like carrying shields. They slow me down too much, so.
Fair enough. I mean, you're an engineer, not exactly a soldier, but at least I assume you're not a soldier. Like, I mean, unless
no, I had to take basic combat, but I don't like swinging a sword.
All right, fair enough. Yeah. Also, I was wondering, is there like a way to have like automatic arrow firing, like on the walls, like embedded in the walls? Like, is that something that's possible?
Yes. It is, but it's rather expensive to make. We used it once. I think it was in the Fall of Arcadia.
Wait, Arcadia?
Yeah. It was a terrible battle. I don't like talking about it, but the king wanted to do mass damage, so he had to set up one of those. Very expensive. I can tell you that much.
Okay, so it's possible, but not what's the word for it? Not
recommended.
Yeah, not recommended.
The lava, the boiling oil or lava, that's easy enough to do. Yeah.
Yeah, I got that on me. All right, cool.
That one we can make pretty quickly here, actually. Maybe right around here. You want a little bit closer to the back, so that way they don't try and run out the door again.
Yeah. All right, let me see if we can get up above there.
How'd you get up there, Carp?
This way.
Oh, I went the wrong way then.
Wow, this place is confusing.
Yeah, it is. It is.
Hi. Up one more. Then out this way.
Okay, so that's how to get on top.
Wrong way.
Oh no, getting lost. Right here. So is this Yeah, this is right above right here.
Okay. So maybe back over here. That's a little bit too far forward. We need to go maybe right here. Yeah, that looks about right.
Yeah.
Maybe there's one sort of hole over here.
Big old empty space.
Oh, that's
Use me.
That wasn't me. That was Carp. That was Carp. Here, I have some scaffolding. Let me help you. Yeah. You go ahead and climb up.
That's rude.
You know what? And you come back down. We'll go through the wall. Just.
I'm sorry. I'll stop.
Right there. Yeah.
Yeah, that looks good. That's good.
That looks like the perfect spot. Right here. Okay.
Can I have my scaffolding back? Thank you. Like, hi. Like, do you, dude, do you need anything?
Well, let me put together a list of the sorts of things we'll need for this, because I've got to plan out that. How do I get out of here now? No, not this way. I got to plan out that other room as well.
Okay.
This way? No, that's where it came from. It has to be this way.
Yep, right here. You're going the right way.
Good thing there's somebody with a map in their head here.
Yeah, I probably spend way too much time here.
Person in the oven?
There's a person in the oven? Good question. That's a really good question. I don't know what they're doing in there.
It's also really worrying.
Hey, don't punch him. Don't punch him.
But they look so punchable.
No, don't. Annie, you know better.
Ooh, some ale. Don't mind if I do.
Yeah, I don't know how old that ale is. It's probably like 300 years old. Oh, that is not a good sound. So yeah, this is the kitchen. There's also the wine cellar down there. Or the cellar sorts. Just...
Well, I know where I'm going to be hanging out. Are these all empty?
The ones over here have some. The other side has some.
Oh, just some more ale. Okay, cool. Don't mind if I do.
Yeah, don't spend too long down here, because...
Yeah.
Don't you know anything about engineers?
No, I don't.
Our two favorite pastimes are drinking and drinking.
Okay. I'll have to take your word for it. Oh, this is great.
Nice try.
Okay, so that, and then the room over there. All right. Let me go to my house and I'll start drawing up some plans.
All right.
Which was my house?
Do you need help getting to it?
We went this way? I don't remember this. I'm
Here,
lost.
let me show you. It's
Okay, thank you.
It's through this little door here. Or gateway or archway. I don't know what you call it. Hey, what was that for? Oh, is that Carp? Oh. Yeah, it was this one right here.
Right, this one. Oh, this one even has. Oh, look! This is perfect. I've already got some supplies going here. Excellent.
All right, cool.
Well, thank you so much for the tour. I will start planning.
Of course, of course.
Talk with you for a second, Jack.
Yeah. Okay, cool. sorry, Carp.
You can join with our conversation. Ow.
Okay. Stop that. Bad Carp. Bad fishy. Alright, he's gone. Might as well. Okay, so
I don't. Do you know the Fall of Arcadia?
the name is familiar. I don't remember where I heard it from.
Yeah, that's. I just wondered because I never heard that, and no one except Unidude knew this. Is that some famous event? Was it some famous event? I'm like missing something.
I don't know. I mean, we could ask Carp if he knows what the Fall of Arcadia
Right,
is.
He's a history student.
Yeah, he might know.
I'm so confused. If it was a big event, then how do we don't know this? Up?
Where did Carp go? Fish boy, where are you?
Here. I'm up here.
Up where? Oh, you're up there. Okay. But we're coming up to you. Wait, Andy, where'd you... Oh. Andy left the game. Internet strikes again.
Yeah.
Yeah, you good? You good, Annie?
Oh, I don't know where you are.
On top of the clock tower. Carp! Alright, whatever. Wait, Carp, come back.
What?
Back. I mean, you're a history student, so you might know this. Do you know what the Fall of Arcadia is?
I did hear about it, but I just know the name. Literally nothing else. I couldn't find any documentation of the event.
Okay, so you've heard of it, but you don't know much about it.
Mm-hmm. Well,
'Cause-
the only documentation of the event is that it happened.
Okay, because
No battle plans, no nothing.
Just confused.
yeah, I've also heard it before. I want to learn more about it. I mean, I don't know. Maybe we can like. I really don't know what Arcadia is because I haven't heard that many places. I mean,
Find it weird that Carp doesn't know it in detail.
yeah, you think if that's a big event, you'd think Carp would have learned about it in school. Or
It's just
all right, we should take
maybe
this
maybe
somewhere
just-
else.
Yeah.
I'm thinking of getting lost and getting places where no one can really access easily.
Oh, we're gonna
Maybe Unidude and T are from the same area or something, but it's so strange.
Nah, I doubt that because if
Hello.
If Arcadia was such a big event, it's not it probably won't be unheard of that two people know about it if it was such a big event. So I mean, yes, we only know about it through Unidude and a student, I guess Carp now, but I am also very confused. I mean,
point. It's just.
I really don't know. I mean,
A lot of stuff has happened, so it's just getting confusing and more confusing.
yeah, S dude confuses me a bit, but he seems like an alright guy. I mean, he's an engineer from some sort of army. I mean, he doesn't want to talk about it, but I mean, he will definitely be useful in finding Unidude.
I hope so.
Yeah, I certainly hope so. Because I really hope we can trust him, because we just showed him the entire castle and giving him access to the Treasury.
Maybe everyone.
There's nothing explosive in there. We'll be fine.
Yeah, true. As we keep the valuables hidden, it will be fine.
Yeah, maybe we should move the. Maybe we should move the stuff in the Treasury to a different place while he works on it.
Yeah, that's what we can do.
Okay, we could. Oh, is Carp gone? Okay, I think Carp left.
Come over here.
Oh, great.
Come over here.
I'm quite impressed. Even if I'm bad at direction, I'm not that bad, right?
You're not that bad. So Carp, me and Annie have some stuff to attend to. So we'll
Okay.
see you later.
Bye.
Don't get lost, and don't die.
No promises.
That's not very reassuring.
He survived. Don't worry, he will survive. He survived. I don't know how old he is, but he survived that long.
Yeah, he'll be fine. He'll be fine. Alright, so, I'm thinking, since the king's room is the hardest place to find, we could probably hide it there for now. I mean, we haven't shown S-Dude, but a bunch of people still know about it. A bunch of people still know where the king's room is.
We can just hit it in another place, or we can hit it first.
Under the floors? Well,
Or like.
S-Dude is gonna be, he's gonna be working underneath the floors, so it may not be the best option. What if we hide it in the secret passageway that leads from the king's room?
Yeah, I think only you, me, and F knows that.
I think so. Yeah, this big chest up here. Oh, that's where the rest of the stick bugs went. All right, I'm gonna. All right, my inventory is full. All right, I got it all. Let's head up to the king's room.
You lead the way.
Okay, I think I know how to get there. Oh, right here. Yeah.
So I would have gotten lost.
It just takes a moment for you to remember. Alright, cool.
Do you even have a chest down there? Oh, you have a...
I have some barrels.
barrel.
Alright, we can hide them, like, right here. Oh, nope, not right there. Not right there. Abort.
What's that?
Is that part of the staircase?
One more down.
Yeah. Oh. I forgot. Ha! Technical problems. I'm now outside the castle. Can you open the... Can you open the, That wasn't supposed to happen. Ignore that. Completely ignore that. That was not supposed to happen. I totally did not accidentally click with the compass. Right there?
Here.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, let's just stick them in there. You put some chicken in there.
That's mine. I don't know why I have it.
Alright, so the treasury stuff is now hidden. We can't remove the blue crystal, though. We can't remove the blue crystal without seeming suspicious, so that will have to stay there. Okay, so
We
I'll.
can know if the crystal was removed.
True.
Pretty obvious.
Yeah, that is pretty obvious if the beacon turns off.
Oh.
All right, now we just gotta hope no one finds it. All right, Treasury is secured. I don't think there's anything else we need to worry about. I mean,
I don't either.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Can go.
Oh, okay. Well, I didn't show him the upstairs of the investigator room because I mean now that we actually have we're gonna start having important documents there, and I figured as I was giving Esther the castle, I realized that maybe we shouldn't show like brand new people, total strangers around the castle that much. Like maybe we can show them the courtroom and the barracks, but maybe we shouldn't be showing them like where important stuff is, like the treasury, the investigative room, the king's room, and maybe even the beacon tower.
I mean, the beacon and the treasury room are easily accessible, so it will happen that they will stumble upon this.
Yeah, I mean,
it's just the matter of when.
I mean, that's why I'm glad that we have S2 to beef up the security on the treasury at least.
Ooh.
Yeah. I don't know why Townskeeper's ship is still here.
He does. I mean, we did make him the main suspect, but he didn't tell us why he was here.
Yeah, he just
as far as the beacon
sort of appeared. I mean, most of us just appeared here too. We saw the beacon and was like, oh, that's pretty, and went up to it.
Speaking of ships and secrets, I tried to use the fancy chest and
fancy chest? You mean like the teleporting chest?
exactly. So I put something there, and then I went to Unidude's house, and the item I put there was like teleported.
Oh.
Oh.
That could be useful. I mean, it's.
But question is, how do we get that chest?
I don't know. Is that item still in the chest? Like.
No, I think I put it out.
All right, I'm gonna jump down. I want to check out this chest, like what it does.
Would have been funny if it died of Paul.
Well, that's my canon life gone. Fell off a bridge, died to stupidity. Okay, it was right here. All right, let me put a stick in there. All right. Yeah, can you see that in there?
Let me see. Oh.
What?
Is it still there?
Yeah, it's still there.
Not for me.
You don't see it.
Oh. I'm trying to pick it out. I put arrows in there.
Yeah, I put it right in the middle. Are you able to pick it out?
No, I'm just able to pick out my stuff.
Wait, does that mean each person has their own like their own inventory in the chest?
Seems like that.
Oh, that would be very useful. Okay, so like that's even better than the treasury. That's like the best security you can get. Like treasures that no one else can access. Like literally no one else can access. That's pretty cool.
Only downside is it's on township, and there's one in Unidude's base, so you only have two Points of access.
Yeah, there's only 2 ways.
Some of them are suspicious.
Yeah, why is it always the suspicious people that have them? Like, is there something we don't know?
Something like only suspicious people have the cool stuff. That makes them suspicious.
Alright. Yeah, the stick is there. Carp? What? Is he in the call?
We haven't shown him the secret.
Wonder. Oh, I'm using your furnace to cook some charcoal up.
Okay.
So I'm just wandering around waiting for that. Sorry.
How did you know of Unidude's basement?
I didn't. I was wandering around and went in the hole.
Oh, okay. Okay. You didn't touch anything, did you?
No.
Okay, good, because this is like evidence against him. This is evidence for it in Unidude's case.
Sorry.
I should probably put a sign. Do not enter police line. There we go. Yeah. I should have done that a while ago. Alright, cool. No one will enter it now. Great.
Hello again?
Hmm?
Oh, there.
Yeah, it's right here. Hey, Carp, do you want more? Do you want some ink sacs?
I have plenty of...
I think you need some more ink sacs.
This is just gonna become a meme, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Off he goes.
Off he goes into the sunset to his house. Oh. Our houses are labeled now.
I labeled some of the people's houses.
I see.
I think it's easier to claim houses for maybe future potential
Yeah.
business.
Yeah, true. All right. Well, I have something to. I forgot what I was gonna say. I completely forgot what I was gonna say. Oh yeah, I was gonna head to my tree farm and get some more resources so I can fix up the houses. So I need more resources.
Farm.
Yeah, I've showed you my tree farm, right?
The tree farm? No.
Yeah, it's just outside the castle walls. I mean, do you want to come see? No, you don't have to.
I think I have to keep him alive.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, well, you have fun with that. I'm gonna go to my tree farm. See you later. All right, yeah, I'll see you later.
Try to keep him alive.
Yep, good luck. All right, cool. That was a rough improv session. Sorry, I'm breaking the fourth wall right now because there wasn't much of a plan. We never have any scripts, so I never. It's always improv. It's all improv. We have like a general idea of what we're gonna do, and then we just do it. That was rough. Yeah, well, I don't actually need resources for the tree farm, but I hope you all enjoyed watching, and I hope you all have a fantastic day. Yeah, we have a new recruit, and we're gonna start beefing up the castle. We're gonna find Unidude. I mean, he went off in that direction. As soon as the castle is secured, like the treasury room, once that is all secured, I'll feel better about leaving, and so we can hunt for Unidude. And yeah, let me sit in Death's throne real quick. Yeah, well, bye. I hope you all have a fantastic day, and yeah, have a good one.